Hi, my name is Sara and I'm the owner of Sara's Pets and Plants, and today I'm going to show you some of the animals we have around the shop. So this is Petey, the African gray parrot. She is 28 years old and she was just surrendered to us after her family couldn't take care of her anymore. She is very intelligent. African grays have the intelligence of a 5-year-old. So she loves to learn things and she loves to mimic sounds and talk to people. I would love for her to talk for you, but she only likes to do it when she wants to. So we're trying to get her really trained up and comfortable with everyone, especially strangers, so that she can hang around the shop and interact with people. We've made it a really long way, but we still have a bit of a way to go. So for now, she just likes to hang out with us and watch people as they walk past. So a couple of the animals I keep here for education, but the rest of them are available for adoption once I'm comfortable and I can say that they're healthy enough to be adopted. X3 Marketing just adopted Opal the bunny, who had been here for quite some time, and I was searching for a forever home for her, and I'm so happy that she found a forever home with really a lot of love. All right, now let's go check out some of the reptiles. So this here is Bubs, the veiled chameleon. Bubs has been with us for some time. I'm gonna take him out to show you. He came in with some severe eye infections. His previous family really tried to get him all healed up, but they were struggling a little bit, so he's been with us for some time. We've gotten him to the point where he's fairly comfortable. As you can see, his eyes struggle a little bit. He's on some extra vitamins, and he has good days and bad days. Today just happens to be a bad day. But he's very, very friendly. Not many chameleons are quite this friendly. We really, really love him here, and we're doing everything we can to get him back up to health so that he can be adopted out eventually. But for now, he's been here for quite a long time, waiting to be healthy. So this is Willow, the Russian tortoise. She was surrendered after a family adopted her. They really, really cared for her and really wanted the best for her, and they thought that maybe she was unhappy in their home. Russian tortoises can live around 50 years, so she has a long way ahead of her, and I think she'll make a family very, very happy. All right. So this is Burt Reynolds, the bearded dragon. He is an unofficial mascot of the store. He's actually been with us since opening day in 2018. He was being sold as a pet at the previous pet store that I purchased. He was not cared for at all, and he was very, very, very sick when I took over. So I changed up his enclosure, got him some proper food, and he ended up falling asleep on my shoulder. And so it was true love, and he is staying with me forever now. He's extremely friendly. He loves everyone. He loves attention. He loves food. No more. So this is Chico and Remy, the skinny pigs. Skinny pigs are essentially just hairless guinea pigs. They are just like regular guinea pigs. They're extremely friendly. They're a great first pet for kids. Skinny pigs just require a little bit of extra care because they have no hair. Their skin can get irritated, so you have to give them some baths, and you have to lather their skin up with some coconut oil, make sure it's nice and moist. Other than that though, they're very, very, very sweet and adorable, obviously. So these were surrendered to me. The person that had them before took really good care of them. He was just moving and he couldn't care for them anymore. So he wanted them to go to a good home, and now they're up for adoption. Come here, Peachy. Come here. Let me make sure you're all cleaned off. Okay. Okay, so this is Princess Peach. She is a chicken. She was at a farm before and she was getting beat up by some of the other chickens, so I decided to bring her here because she's awesome and very adorable and loves, loves, loves people. When you come in, she'll likely be walking around, hanging out. You can feed her, you can pet her, you can hold her. She is just great. Yeah, she has little eggs that she lays. Her breed of chicken is obviously a little bit smaller than most, so her eggs are also a little bit smaller. Petey, you better look out. She's gonna come get you. Here, Peach, come here. Come this way. Okay. So she'll actually like jump up for her food. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get it, but it's really cute. Come on. Come on. Jump. Good girl. Isn't it? Here, flip this way. Good girl. So this is a little gerbil. It's a little boy. Gerbils are fantastic pets. They're very friendly. They're very entertaining. They love to dig and burrow around their enclosure, and they like to live in small groups, so you always want to get more than one. I love having gerbils. I love that I have them as an option for a first pet for young kids because, like I said, they're very friendly and they're fairly small and easy to maintain. So, this is a ferret. This is a male, and he has 3 female friends in there as well. They were surrendered because their previous owner suddenly passed away. So they came to me, and they are very friendly. They love attention, they love to play. Ferrets sleep almost 18 hours a day usually, so when they're not sleeping, they absolutely love to play. They're very hyper during playtime. But they are very cute and cuddly. They have a bad rap for being pretty smelly, but if you keep the cage cleaned and you feed them a good diet, they're really not too bad. Come on, Petey. Come on. Come on. Do you want to step up? Well, you're gonna have to do something. Pick. You have to pick. You want to bite me? Okay. Well, ready? No biting today. What do you think? That's a leaf. No, you can't eat that. Just have to get her from a good angle. All right. So this is Mildred, the American alligator. She takes a minute to settle down. She was surrendered to us when a 14-year-old boy purchased her from a reptile show, and the mother found her in his bedroom underneath a pile of dirty clothes. And so she frantically called us and brought her to us. She's been with us ever since. She is a permanent resident. I use her for education because I don't think many people have the capacity to own an alligator in Pittsburgh. So I don't feel comfortable adopting her out, and I like to use her for education as well. She's a really cool addition to our little family we have here. She is very friendly. People can come in and interact with her with my supervision, of course.
What do they eat?
So they eat meat, fish, rats and mice, things like that. Require a very large space. She's very young and small right now, but a full-grown American alligator will get to be around 8 to 15 feet, they've been known to be. So if you plan to have one, be prepared to have an animal that has very sharp teeth, that likes to eat a lot and needs a very, very, very large space. Okay. So this is Lucky, the kitten. He was found last week. I was actually driving home from running errands, and he ran across a highway into a woman's wheel well. We were able to stop traffic and pull him out, and he was not very happy, but he's seen a vet and he realized that we love him very much, and he's become just the sweetest little kitty, and he's waiting for his forever home. Got it? So this is Venom, the Argentinian black and white tegu. They are extremely friendly. They're just very large. They love to eat raw turkey meat, raw eggs, fruits and vegetables. They're very intelligent. So he was surrendered to us after his previous owner thought he was too sick for him to manage and had him scheduled for euthanasia. Called us last minute and said, "Can you take him instead of us euthanizing him?" And I said, absolutely yes. So we've been working with a vet, and he's been on some injections for his calcium deficiency. That's why he has a little bit of trouble walking on his front arms, just because his bones are kind of weak. He also has some scratches on his nose that we've been treating with some topical medication, but he's doing really well so far, and he's making a lot of progress. And honestly, we love him here. He is a big sweetheart. So, this is Large Marge, the red-tailed boa. She's a big girl. She's 10 feet long. She is extremely friendly, but today is feeding day, so she's definitely a little hungry. She was surrendered to me because she got too big for her previous owners to handle. They do get very large, so when you get a tiny baby, just be prepared that she's gonna be around 10 feet. She is great. She's a permanent resident here. I love using her for education. She's really interesting and fascinating to a lot of people, and a lot of people get to interact with her, which is a really cool experience. They're live, they're a little bit more expensive, but frozen thawed rats are anywhere around $10 to $15 once every 2 weeks. It's not terribly bad, but they obviously need a fairly large enclosure. They need substrate, a lot of it, and a lot of cleaning and substrate changes. So it's really not too much to take care of once you have the setup ready to go. Just daily maintenance isn't too much. So if you look over here, so when snakes shed, if they have a full shed, so their entire body in one piece, also with their face and their eye caps on their shed, it means that they're really healthy and they're really in a good environment for them. So because we function as a rescue, it takes a lot of funds to maintain all the animals in the physical location, which I think is really important to have because it allows us to have a space to keep the animals and allows us to keep a lot more educational opportunities going. So in a month, it takes around $1,500 to provide food, care, and medical treatment to all of the animals that have been rescued. They have been abused or neglected from their previous family. And it also takes around $2,000 just to keep the utilities on and the rent paid for the physical location. So we're always looking for donations, whether that's food items, caging equipment, or just monetary donations. We have Venmo and GoFundMe's always running, and we also like to offer a lot of really fun activities and fundraisers for you to participate in. We have a really, really big fundraiser coming up, and we're still going to determine the location and the date, so I'll announce it whenever we have that ready, but it's going to be a really great opportunity to come out and show your support and make a donation if you're able to. We always really greatly appreciate it. We really hope to see you at the event. We really appreciate your continued love and support for our mission to save unwanted and neglected animals, but the animals really appreciate your support even more. Come on, come on. You little stinker. Okay, she's gonna stay there for a little bit. Get her later.